I'm blowing myself up more than I'm doing anything else here.
Do you know what my biggest mistake was, William? Not cutting off your head when I had the chance.
All of my postcards. We're going to... Oh, we actually went down the lighthouse, not up. I'm not sure why we would go down inside a lighthouse, but what do I know? Oh, there's a puzzle here. Turn that on. So it's obvious what this puzzle's about. You need to find the right thing. You need to find the right combination. They even have the exact same sound effect puzzles like this typically have. The same Steam sound effect I swear I hear it every single time I do a puzzle like this. The most recent time I did something like this was in Silent Oranges. So essentially this switch, the third switch, is just screws you up. So first switch, a little bit too much there. A little bit too much again. There you go. Found the combination. Are these supposed to be ghosts? Are they just flies? I think they're just flies. Alright, booking it with my colors. This can work as a light too, it turns out. There's something there. Or there's something weird. I thought I saw something. Just my imagination. Actually, where the fuck am I? This is the tunnel. The map has a skull on it, so you know it's deadly. Why do I still have that doll thing? What was that doll thing? I know it has a purpose, probably coming soon, but why do I still have it in my inventory is what I'm partially wondering. Also, my light seems to have gone out when I pause. Maybe if I unpause and unpause, it'll work again. There you go, so now it's working again. Just some weird glitch with that. Running, running, running. Wait, there's a postcard. The relic unseals the way, and not just through the lighthouse. Remember the guard tower? William. I remembered. Why is it a weapon? What does it do when I'm just carrying it around with its shiny ass lights? Well, whatever it does, it's kind of pretty looking. So I don't mind too much. Just colors. Ah! Oh! What the fuck did I just do? But I just, what I was wondering is because this door was locked earlier. If I hold it, it makes color. If I press it, I throw it like a fucking boomerang. Okay. It's not what I expected, if I'll be completely honest.
We're like two sides of the same coin, William. Neither of us can succeed without destroying the other.
I don't think that's how coins work. Like, go right there. Alright. Mirror, mirror on the wall. What's the colorist and fruitiest of them all? Alright, so let's get back to the thing that we need to get to from earlier. Hopefully I'll have to go to the other world a bajillion times this time. I would kind of like to progress to the new area and feel like I'm making progress. This is called the final chapter, so I'm guessing that's what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so far no other world. That's a good sign, because I'm almost back to the place where I need to go to for it. Alright, yeah, here we go. It looks like I'm basically home free, unless because this thing comes back to life. Given I fought now a few of those, so they're not really as intimidating as they used to be. Still be kind of creepy to see it come back up, though. The toilets weren't it? Right. Ha. Boomerang scare. Okay, so for those who weren't with us earlier or don't remember, because it has been a while, I'll give you that. First of all, we can open that there. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. We're almost done with exploring this whole prison area. That's also a fuel canister for this. But we only have this last area over here to explore of the mental asylum. Given twice so far I have left the asylum and entered other areas. The first time I went to a village. The second time I was there, you guys just saw the mines. A lot of snow. So there might be something else in store here. But this is the final chapter. At least it was called the final passage. Maybe it's the 6th chapter. I don't fucking know. But this is a new area right here. Good old prison yard. So we're apparently making our way to a guard tower. That was about what I pulled out from all the information thrown at me. Does there be anything else here outside all those flowing heads that I'll need to deal with? There you go. I just these. Bless me. I think that's what I'm allowed to do here. I don't even know what doors here are open, which ones are not. I'm just gonna run through the yard and see if there's anything particularly special. This looks like it's gonna be a dead end, but hey, maybe there's some items or something else over here. There's something over here actually. Looks like it's just shotgun ammo, but hey, every bit counts. Not even shotgun ammo, revolver ammo. Still, every bit counts. Especially since there's not anything blocking this way, it's not like I had to fight enemies to get this one thing of revolver ammo. It was just sitting there. Those bricks. Along with the laughter. It's kind of hard to take seriously sometimes. Ah, you want to play like that. Let's throw it this way. Missed that one by a landslide. The targeting recital on this is not exactly right. It's good because it can hit enemies even through walls. Back here was an adrenaline syringe, which I should probably use. In fact, I could have used that during the last boss battle. It would have made my life easier because those make you go faster. Right. I haven't used any of those this whole game either. I'll use it during the final boss fight. Though I don't actually know what the final boss is, so to be seen if it'll be useful or not. Shotgun shells, health pills, all the basics, you know. Before I take on these last two doors, this one seems to be locked with something. Needs a key. Should have figured. Gonna try and get everything I can out of this place. Turns out they can't pass through physical gratings, unlike my weapon. Haha! Machine gun ammo. That's not bad. Missed, but you know, whatever. Have the boomerang abilities. How did he pop up on the other side? You fucking hacker. Exploded anyway. Alright, so that leaves only one other area to explore. The top area. Wow, there's only a few more areas to go. We're almost done. A legitimate feeling, we are almost done. This game is almost completed. Now, it might throw a ton of shit at us, but you know.
Soon the plane of anguish will burst through to our world. The sun will blacken, blood will fall like rain, and the air will be filled with the music of pain. You wouldn't want to miss that, would you?
He really knows how to emphasize on the little things in life. Ah, there's a note over there. Or at least something that twinkles in my eye. Why can't I pick up a book? Books are like my thing. I pick them up for magic. Can't pick up that book either. Some kind of conspiracy. Just hanging around. Steam screenshot that shit. And let's take the key. That's obviously what we need. Ta-da! Once bet that key goes for where we just came from. But before I do that, I'd like to explore this little corner of the earth, please. Candlestick, candlestick. Through this door we find... see how good this weapon is against these things. Two hits. Power to ye. Oh, hi. There's a few more enemies here than I would have liked. So it doesn't do tremendously the most damage in the world, but you know, it's a freebie, as unlimited ammo. That's one down. I also need to make sure not to mash the button or else I just keep on pulling it out to look pretty. That's two down. Alright. I'd like to call this magic frisbee toss. Whoever knew frisbees were something to be feared. See? Saved ammo. Or something like that. 2 doors to access what's in here. Not too much to be afraid of here. Just gonna throw around classic disc. I want to see if I can hit the little small thing a little bit here. These are the things that the disc are like the most useful against, but I need where the return hit can hit it too. Ta-da! Those things don't even explode when you do it like that. Of course, it's not done yet. Missed it, of course. This is just an enemy gauntlet, isn't it? Giving me look like you're the last guy, maybe. Maybe, if I'm lucky enough, apparently. Nope. Why would I be lucky? Got everything with my fucking rainbow risky ruby thing. Ta-da! Alright, let's look around here now. So is there anything in here? There's a mystery in here, which means there's a puzzle somewhere in here. There's a health pack. Those are never bad. Doesn't seem to be much else in here, though. Besides this puzzle, apparently, right over here. Let's see what the puzzle of the day is. Is that a picture of Jesus? Okay. It's a combination lock that uses letters. It's a note. I see the note. Mr. Redmore, which is me. All my life I, even though you misspelled either because it's not capitalized, have prepared for this day. But nothing could have prepared me for what has happened. I was foolish. I did not anticipate his strength. His intentions are purely evil. You are a pawn in his game. You must go further. The secret door in the office is locked. You must not enter that room. Crossing over to the plane of anguish will complete his plan. Leave now while you can. Chaplain Kennedy. So a warning to not go forth because this is what he wants me to do. With Jesus? It's probably a puzzle there, but I'll come back to this. Sounds like this is where I need to go at the very end. So some of the things I want to check out before that. And it sounds like we have another area to follow, finish this off with once we finish exploring the rest of the mental asylum. The plane of anguish. Oh, here we go, save station. Overwrite that. Peekaboo. Turns out there's a lot of toilets in the bathroom. Who saw that coming? It's a bone saw. Use 9 to equip it. Ooh, okay. Only one more weapon in the game left. And this one doesn't have ammo, it just runs out of ammo eventually. I'll take a bone saw any day. Thank you for asking. Play frisbee around with enemies for a while also. It's basically a chainsaw, just not exactly. Which works for me. Now let's use the key here. I like some of these weapons the game's introducing. I wonder if there's a new game plus button in this game. Maybe. Possibly. Got that marked off. Oh, okay, for a second I thought my bone saw was an enemy. Kinda. I'm not used to seeing animation through doors.
Are you ready to die, William? What did this world ever do to deserve such sacrifice? It stole your wife and daughter, took your sanity, and left you here in this black pit of humanity.
So there's a room I'm working my way towards. I see that. This obviously is going to be an enemy battle room. It's way too big for nothing. Oh, we're following the Blade Trail. But the bone saw is another example of a weapon that cannot be used when holding my flashlight. I should have figured because it's a double-handed weapon. But you know, a little price to pay. I mean, I used the fucking sledgehammer most of the game with that sort of limiter, but didn't really have any huge problems with it. It's kind of dark in here, though. Turns out the bone saw is good against these things. There's a page here. Notice, investigation of inmate complaint 7332 is concluded. Investigator finds no evidence to support allegation that chicken prepared in kitchen facility is unfit for human consumption. A link to the recent salmonella outbreak and subsequent illness in cell block B cannot be established. No further action is required. Even though it's going to probably be bullshit when we see it ourselves. Look at the enemy. I'm not quite sure how this buzzsaw works, so yeah. Alright, let's see what this book says. It's a Bible. Property of Chaplain Stuart Unger. Love, holy, Eden, envy, lust, hate, fear. The password is Eden then. Because that's the one that's not crossed out for the other area. So Eden is the password we need. Oh boy. What did that say? It's sign. All kitchen staff, in order to produce spoilage, check all vats for rodents and or droppings before adding ingredients. Thank you. So Eden is what we got from this. That's the password that we need. Just our little corner of love. This was a surprisingly less eventful room than I was anticipating. I mean, it looks fucking huge on the map. And if I'd already played this game before, or maybe it's a randomized password, that could be the case too. But Eden's our password. I can go to the save station before I get there. Let's cake out my pretty colors for a moment. The bone saw is kind of hard for me to use, at least in the dark, because I can't tell what I'm supposed to be hitting with it. I'm not used to the weapon yet. In the meantime, though, let's save our game and enter inside the Plane of Anguish. Though a little bit of a happy moment here. We have now completed exploring everywhere that we could inside this good old asylum. There's actually one more thing I want to do before I go forth, and I just remembered about it right now. I should probably go forth and do, but part of me is a completionist, and there's only one area in this whole entire facility I haven't been inside yet. The basement. I never went and opened up the flamethrower door. I now have the flames. I can go before I go forward. I hate to do this, but completionist ahoy. There's probably a secret in there because it's probably something they expect the player to forget about because we only just got the blowtorch and got back. But now that we have the blowtorch, if we go back to the basement, there was a single room in the basement that could have been opened with a blowtorch. And just like earlier, it's probably not going to be much in there, but there's something in there. It takes a little bit of willpower and effort to get ourselves to go back to the basement and view it. Now, it's probably not worth it, to be honest, but, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's because of these little things, I guess, that I'm myself, for example. If it wasn't me, then maybe someone wouldn't want to take the time to actually do it, but I do. That. Oh, that's how it crossed over, or maybe not. You're kind of a boring enemy. Oh, somehow that hurt me. I'm not quite sure how that hurt me, but it hurt me. Alright, I'm just trying to fill out my map a little bit more here. The entrance to the basement isn't extremely far away anyway. It's actually really close to where we are right now. It's not through there. It's the staircase that's a little... Yeah, there it is. Let's see where it is on the map. We're not too far away from it. It's this direction. A little patience as I do this quickly. So I just need to avoid all those enemy battles in the fucking basement again. Thankfully, I've got my super disc now. My super disc will protect me. I'll save here in case anything for some reason goes severely wrong. Despite the fact that there should be nothing that goes severely wrong, because I killed most enemies in the basement. And the only enemies that are left are those fucking enemy gates that live in the basement, which I don't like too much. To be honest, those enemy gates are probably, for me, the scariest enemy in the fucking game. Oh, yeah, I forgot I left these enemies alive. Never mind. To zigzag through these things. Little did I know I'd be fighting these all again. And I'm gonna have to fight them a third time when I get back here. But, hey, I took care of the more dangerous rooms. Like in here was a room full of bomb enemies. Now there's only one left. Run through. Just gonna go and take me home. I think there's only 2 rooms with those chasing enemies I need to take care or deal with. There's actually no chasing enemies in here. Probably will be when I go on my way back, though. It's actually kind of creepier that I don't see the enemies that chase you through here. Maybe they'll only appear on my way back, though. Sometimes enemies won't spawn unless you come from a certain location. Or go through a certain door to get here. Or maybe they're just gone for good. And never mind, they're not gone for good. I heard them towards the end there. Alright, so I think they're just gonna have to respawn. Let's get back to the basement. I'm gonna throw this shiny around a little bit because it looks shiny. In fact, I could have been holding it like this, couldn't I? Alright. It's time for us to use our newfound blowtorch ability. Burn. Now let's find out the question that's been on my mind a little bit. What's behind this door and why is it kept so secretive? Probably like the 10th weapon or something. It's kind of a fancy-ass room, I'd say that much. Is there actually anything important in here, though? Some pills, I guess. Ah, the nail gun! So it was the 10th hidden weapon. There's actually an achievement for being in the game with the nail gun. Or not being in the game, being a boss with the nail gun. I wonder if that's the most powerful weapon in the game. And nail gun ammo. So the last weapon in the game was hidden here. Got it. That would make sense, I guess. It's a hidden weapon. Just hidden away for those who remember that exists. Fortunately, those means that we have to make our way back. And if we're making our way back, that means I have my prediction that all those things that we were trying to avoid are back again. Let's see if I'm right. It'll be after this room. It's when all the ghost things that teleport you places are going to reappear. Let's make our way. It's kind of interesting to see this whole place with color, though, I will say that much. Alright, prepare myself, just in case they're still there again. Yep, they're back. It was just they come from a certain angles. But thankfully, though, this one's really easy, these next two areas. Trigger that enemy over there, run backwards, fuck me. It's over here. Fucking genius. I think I'm boned. I think I'm gonna get caught by one of these, actually. Oh no, actually, I avoided both of them very easily. Just took me a little bit longer than last time. Means that we have this guy here. Oh! This thing dispels them! That's why they give you this, so you can just go into the basement easily. Because the thing I'm using actually dispels them away from me. Got it. That would have been nice to know earlier. Christ compels you! Sort of deal. That's what the holding function's for. Because those are ghosts, apparently, by this game's standards. I forgot I could turn my flashlight on and make this easier, too. That would have been nice to know him a little bit earlier, to be honest. Alright. Nail gun go-go. Again, there's an achievement for us to beat a boss with the nail gun. Either we need New Game Plus, or it's going to be very effective against the final boss. Let me save my game here while I'm in the neighborhood again. Now, while I'm in the neighborhood again, let me check to make sure you guys can all see still. Seeing, still believing. Yeah, it's a shield against shadows, I think, or something. Yep, seems like it's a good shield against them. If you just said that, that means that you can guys see. Seeing is still believing. Burn, he said, Mr. Ian. Alright, pull this back out again. So this is the anti-ghost shadow Christ measure thing. That means we can finally get on to the Valley of Anguish. It's actually called the Plain of Anguish. If it was a valley, that would imply there's good old canyons and mountains and all that everywhere, but I have my sneaking suspicion we won't see any of that. So the password is Eden. Let's refill this. Yep, we good. These are like the two only enemies in the game that respawn. Why the fuck do these two enemies respawn when no other enemy in the game actually respawns? I'm not even kidding, those are literally the only two enemies I've seen this whole entire game that respawn. I mean, I'm not gonna complain like it's some huge big ass deal, I'm just curious. Why? I mean, in the first Dementium game, enemies respawned all over the fucking place, and that wasn't fun. I mean, happy that enemies don't respawn in this game, I definitely am, but those two, they keep on respawning. For no good reason either. Just whatever, I guess. Alright. Almost out. I'm actually kind of excited to see where this is going. Real intense action. I should probably save my game again here. Forgot. Before I go forward, let me just go and save my game. Because there's a mirror right here, and I don't know if there'll be another one. I might as well if I'm in the neighborhood with my new nail gun. Overwrite that shiz. Alright. And finally, to write the Eden thing, despite the fact this is probably going to open up a new level and we have to do all that and then get to the final boss. Well, that's part of the fun. Right? Right. Alright. It would make sense, I guess, that they would choose a word that doesn't have too many letters away from everything else. Eden. Good. Let's open it up and do what this note told us not to do. I already picked it up, so it's no longer there. This area isn't on the map. Interesting. It's our little shrine room, candles, and tiki mask, and that felt entirely pointless. Alright, I want to see what this bone saw can do. Give me a second, enemy. I'm testing out with the bone saw. Not the nail gun, I want to save it for the final boss. That was useful against you guys. That was easy. This is probably our final hell other world. Snapshot for the memories. Alright. Big old green portal. Probably where it wants us to go. There's no map of this place. Yep. Big old green portal. Thankfully this game again has no fall damage. Can't see jack and shit with this though. Oh, postcard. Your wife misses you. She does not yet rest in peace, William, which means that we're going to have to fight her. She's a monster. There's probably a postcard on the door I need to go up. Oh yeah, there's an area I can just crouch beneath here. I should probably pull out a weapon when I can actually... Let me pull out the Christ compels you thing. Gives me a magical feeling. Plus I can hold my flashlight out with it. And it makes colors. So that's a good combination right there. To another pit of madness. Ta-da! Wait a second, I'm pulling out the bone saw. Ta-da! Just a bunch of small enemies after that. Let me see if I can hit them with this little frisbee thing. Haha, that's satisfying. Oh, didn't get one of them for good. Back, you leech! Backeth! A little bit higher. There you go, see, Leech is dead. So we're gonna go Silent Hill jumping down hole style. Seriously, this was first in Silent Hill. And it became popularized in quite a few horror games because people seem to think that jumping down holes is building up, which it is. It really is. So this is probably good for final area because it's going deeper and deeper. Though I still have to say I haven't played a game that did it as well as I think Silent Hill did. But I can skip this. Right, because there's just a hole here. This is a reminder to myself, Ryan, you don't have to fight every enemy in this game. You have to just remind yourself that every once in a while. Switching weapons as I fall. Especially those fucking annoying Joker enemies I hate so much. Okay, here I have to kill all the enemies. There's no backing out of it here. Alright, let that cool down. Let's see if I can bust out one of these fucking Joker fuckers. Spawn another one. Take some pills. You wait for this to cool down now. Joker. Alright, there you are. Just have to give him making little piggy squeals all around. If it's only you, I'm actually happy. I just hate those fucking Joker enemies, unless they make all the giggles. Oh, Massacre. 10 buzzsaw kills. Actually, is there a... Because I'm pretty sure there's not too many spoilers here for me. Kill any boss with a sledgehammer. I think I did that, though, didn't I? Brain Biter. Kill 15 non-boss enemies with this... The sledgehammer things have to be glitched. I've definitely beaten at least 15 non-boss enemies using a sledgehammer during the course of this game. There's no doubts about that. I don't think anyone... Prison Break, alright. Slasher, nailed. Oh wait, I probably have. It's just that only shows I got 2 achievements because I'm offline. Never mind, I probably have got those. Never mind. Alright, let's see. Self-Defiance, Napalm in the Morning, Mass Shooter, nailed. Is there anything with the special voodoo? No, there's no achievements related to that. Whatever. I'm still gonna bonus on you. Achievements are not the most important thing in the world, after all. Again, I'm almost dead. It's almost the end of the game. I can probably waste some healing items. That was fun. Let's see. Door on the wall. Ignoring you guys. Don't even give a fuck. Whee! I'll buzzsaw you because you look like you might be annoying if I don't take care of you now. Time for some of that ultra hard platforming action, given that this actually might be a little bit hard because I can barely jump in this game. But I'm doing okay. Ah, jeez, won't want to fall down to the fucking fiery pits of fire. There's the jump. Ah, geez, some real intense platforming action up in here. Excuse me, madam. Alright, here we go. I got heals. Ah, I didn't need to kill enemies here. Burn! I don't regret doing this at all. Fuck, they actually killed me. Which means I probably retry. What is it gonna start me from? Knew it from the beginning because life hates me. I should have been paying attention to my health, but I just wanted to take care of those fuckers. And I was like, I'm gonna